Let's quickly see about reported speech, wish or desire. Now, wish or desire are also known as optative sentences, and we are going to see how these optative sentences are converted from direct speech to indirect speech. Okay, let's see the first example. She said, "May your enemy go to hell." Okay, now here the speaker is wishing, or the speaker has a desire that the enemy of the listener, or it can be anybody, may go to hell. Okay, there's a desire. Now, what are that is how we are going to use a reporting verb in this case. This will become, she cursed that my enemy might go to hell. Okay? Let's see another example. Seema said to me, "May God bless you with good health." Okay, now let's see the conversion over here. Seema prayed that God might bless me with good health. Now, what is the difference between these two sentences? See, in the first sentence, before that, let me mention, in both the sentences we have may. And it simply doesn't mean that you are going to have all the optative sentences starting with may. There can be other words also expressing wish or desire. Just for example's sake, what is the difference between both the sentences? In the first sentence, the speaker says, "May your enemy go to hell." Okay, and see the reporting verb which is used. It is cursed. Here, "May God bless you with good health." See the reporting verb used over here. It is prayed. So what can you make out from this? That is, when the optative sentence is expressing a kind of a negative wish, or a kind of a negative desire, or a kind of a curse, then we use a reporting verb as cursed. And if the optative sentence is expressing a kind of blessing, or if it is expressing that a prayer is being made, then we use the reporting verb pray. Okay? You can understand the difference between these two sentences when you read, like, "May your enemy go to hell." You cannot say that it is a positive wish or a positive desire. It is obviously a negative desire, isn't it? As if you are cursing somebody, or as if you are cursing, or as if you want that the enemies might go to hell. And here in this case, that you are praying God to bless the listener with good health. Okay, now the changes that we saw happened in the sentences, the same rule is applied over here also. Like, may is converted into might, Fine. Now here in this case there is an exception, that is we are deriving the reporting verb. We are deriving the reporting verb here in the indirect speech from the tone of the optative sentence. Fine. That is why we are retaining the word may here. That is, we are converting that word may into might. Another thing, that is because here it simply becomes, or it is functioning as a modal also, that's why may is converted into might. The same thing we see here also. May God bless you with good health, so may becomes might here. That is used, and the rest of the the whatever the changes are required to be done in case of pronoun and the verb forms, the same rule is applied. As we saw the application of rules in statements, the same thing has been applied over here also. Only you have to keep in mind that what is the tone of the optative statement. Is it showing curse, or is it showing simply a blessing or a prayer? Fine. Now there are many examples possible here as well. Suppose if you have sentences like this. She said, good night, mom. Then how you are going to make the change? This will simply become, she wished good night to her mom. Or you can write, she wished her mom good night. Yes? She wished good night to her mom, or she wished her mom good night. You can write the sentence in any of the way that you feel like. Now here what the optative sentence is expressing, it is simply expressing a wish. That is, you are simply wishing your mother good night, or the speaker is simply wishing her mother good night. Let's see another example. My friend said to me, good morning. I am happy to see you. Now you may get the sentence in this way also. But if you see the exclamatory mark, please don't get confused that it is the example of an exclamatory sentence. No, it is not. It is example of an optative sentence. Why? Because the friend is expressing the friend is not expressing his happiness. The friend is simply saying, wishing the friend good morning. These words like good morning, good night, then may or might, if the statement is starting in this way, those words are very important to note. So here the statement will become, my friend wished good morning to me, and now what about this part of the statement? So this comes in this way, and said that he was happy to see me. Now, if you get optative sentences in the examination, suppose you get the conversation in this way. My friend said to me, "Good morning, I am happy to see you." So, you will be getting the indirect speech in the question paper, like there will be a 4-line dialogue between two people, and whatever the dialogue is, the same will be given to you in a converted form there in the question paper itself, and there will be certain fill in the blanks that you have to fill accordingly. So you may get in this way, like my friend wished dash, then and said dash. So you have to fill in that way. It's very easy, that is to do the exclamatory sentences and optative sentences, but I don't think that such sentences are going to be there in the examination. So it is just for supporting purpose that I discussed with you exclamatory sentences and optative sentences. So once the school reopens, we can discuss upon these two topics, exclamatory sentences and optative sentences, in detail, because there are lots and lots of examples possible. It is only if you practice examples of exclamatory sentences and optative sentences, you can have a command over these two things. But as far as your examination is concerned, you get everything in your platter, only you have to apply the rules and fill in the blanks. Reporter speech, all in all, is very easy to do in the examination. You have to get all the basic rules clear, that is the formula that you have to learn properly. Formula means that is initially the things which I discussed with you, that you have to memorize, and you have to follow those basic rules every time. CBSE gives you a lot of help in the question paper itself. It is only you have to follow the rules properly. So this ends a series of reported speech here with the optative sentences. Now very soon I'll be giving you certain exercises to be done on Google form. Okay, so you have to give me time so that I can prepare those questions on Google form. So I'm planning to take your examination, your your periodic test 2 on through Google form. So just I'll be giving you certain statements that you have to convert. Okay, so till then, revise whatever we have done so far under reported speech. Please revise those things very, very carefully. Thank you.